Okay, in today's video, we're gonna talk about vibe coding. And also in this video, I also will show you how I exactly do vibe coding every single day for all my projects. So let's start with this Wikipedia page about vibe coding. So here, I think the keywords right here, vibe coding is where a person or developer describe a problem, a field sentence as a prompt to large language model tuned for coding. I think that's the key words and sentence right here. So I also made a diagram to demonstrate this concept here. So traditionally, a developer or engineer, they write the code, they plan the code, right? But in vibe coding, it's a different. So the developer right here, this circle, write the prompt, and this prompt send it to the large language model, and the large language model will generate the code and become the working software, the web development app, whatever the software you're writing. And you refine and test. Once again, if it's something working, you use it. If you don't, you refine the prompt and give it to the large language model again, which will generate the new version, the updated code again. Then this is a circle. This is the, I would call vibe coding, workflow, work loop. So in short, vibe coding simply to me means the large language models write all the code and developer guide with prompts. And that's my definition or my understanding about vibe coding. And next, I will show you how I exactly do that. So as you can see from this diagram, you can see the bridge, the communication between a developer and the language model is the prompt. So in other words, the quality of your code really depends on the quality of your prompt. So I will show you how I do vibe coding every day. And then let me show you this one. So this is a tool I built for myself called CodifyMate. So which allow developer like myself to refine the prompt before I send it to a large language model. So let me show you guys. So I have my own prompt template. This one I will choose in this video, I just want to keep everything simple. So we're gonna build a, let's say, endpoint for user sign up. So for user sign up, the HTTP method will be post. Just say post. And RESTful API. And I use Django as a framework. So I will say user sign up in Django. Okay. Django. I make it bigger and go down here. The endpoint I would like to call users sign up. Yeah. The response looking good here. And I don't know no parameters for this particular endpoint. Authentication, since it's a sign up, so we allow everyone sign up, so no authentication for this endpoint. Yeah, just keep it simple. So this is where the magic happens, right? So in order to have a better code from the large language model, we're gonna give a very detailed, very well described, very detailed prompt. And this tool will help me to do that. Let me see, prompt, refine the prompt. And you see here, in this template, I didn't write that much, but you see here, this tool, CodifyMate, helped me to, see here, they gave me all the detail. They transfer this simple template into a very detailed instruction for the large language model. So I looking pretty good. And also going down here, they will give me some important thing that I more forget. The Django version. Okay, I needed this to a user model. So yeah, the formatting, everything. Yeah, so after sorry about that. So after seeing this feedback from this tool, I realized that I also need to create a serializer from the Django REST framework. So I would tell them right here, the method, the purpose, also create a serializer for this endpoint. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Okay, this refine again, see here? See, immediately they update it, refine again, include a serializer, JSON, okay, looking good. Sign up, all the requirements, username, email, password, validate user serializer, okay, looking good. So for those of you who don't know what serializer basically is help me to validate the data before I save into the database. So after refined a couple times like this, I think the prompt is ready to go. They're still giving me some like missing information that might add to, but I think at this moment it's ready to go. Yeah, of course you can always add to that, but yeah. So now let's copy and paste to a large language model, and I copy here. Okay, I copy here, and so now let's go to the large language model. Okay, then you see here we just copied from here and copy and paste right here. Let's see what kind of code they generate for us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, while they're generating the code for us, I just want you to know that this tool right here, CodifyMate, right now is not open to the public yet. It's only invite only. So if you're interested, you just go to the about page, just email me and to get a invite code. Yeah, just email me here at the about page, and also I will make sure to include my email address in the video description as well. Okay. And yeah, so the code still coding. So this tool, a little bit more about this tool. In the very beginning, I have a lot of templates, and in the very beginning, when I'm writing the instruction or prompt to the large language model, the code I have, it wasn't very good. The quality wasn't very good. So later on, I start to refine my prompt before I send to the the large language models. Then from there, I just getting better and better the quality of the code. So eventually, I built this for myself, and I start to sharing with my developer friends, and they liked it. So yeah, if you guys interested about this tool, just send me a email right here, about page, CodifyMate.com, and just send me a message. And also, yeah. So yeah, since so now let's take a look. So this is the code we generated by Sonnet 3.7, as you can see here. And this is the prompt we put in. They get what kind of give us? They give us a serializer here, and the configuration and the testing. So yeah, now we just test out the code they generated, okay? So first thing first, we need to create a file called serializer. So for this demonstration, I also create a very simple Django project. It's like this. It's a very easy called cozy corner here. It's a starting point here. Let's see. Yeah, so nothing special. So we gotta start a new app right here first. So we start right here. Start app, we call users. So as you can see, I see let me zoom in a little bit. I will see I need to create three files for this endpoint, serializer.py and a view.py and also url.py. So while I was waiting, so I created three new files in the user app right here. The your user URL, view.py, which is default, and the serializer. Yeah, so now let's just copy this serializer.py here. Okay. Serializer, copy and paste, looking good. And going down here, view.py. Let's also copy here, looking good. View.py, where's the view? Okay, also looking good. Last but not the least, we need to also add this to the url.py. And this url.py, we need to also copy right here. And we need modify this to API. And in the project level, we need tell the Django project, hey, we just add a url.py. So we need to add this. So the URL for this endpoint will be API user slash sign up. Then also, they also give us some test py, but we gonna test this endpoint through Postmate. So I also asked this large language model. I say, hey, where is the prompt here? The very simple prompt. Can you give me some test case to test this endpoint through Postmate? And they just give me this file. Yeah. So the file they give us, yeah, here, test case successful sign up. And we just use the JSON here. Do you see here? So let's pull out the Postmate. So I also create a new project in the Postmate cozy corner, and the URL endpoint is here. And this URL is the default from Django. And let's just send an empty request. We got it. See here? Those are required. So let's fill our body to test out the endpoint here. Wrap JSON here, looking good. And we just copy and paste here. Yeah. Okay. Try it out. Okay. User registered successfully. New user. Yeah, so now how we check, I think it's definitely working, right? So let's try a different status create. Let's try a different, yeah, missing fields here. Let's try this one. Yeah, try that again. User, do again. See here, required validation error, we got it. Let's do one more test case, okay? Invalid info email formatting, okay? Just copy and paste here. Okay. Paste, send. See here, we get a validation. So all the validation is from the serializer we ask to create it for us. Let me show you guys. So the validation part is right here. Validation username, and also the validate. So yeah, it seems like the endpoint that which created by this large language model, it's working to me. So what do you think? Yeah, that's my understanding and my demonstration for vibe coding. I also like to hear your opinion and how you do that in the description. And yeah, once again, last but not least, if you also interesting about this CodifyMate, you're a developer, whether you are a backend, frontend, this all just send me an email at cjlowcode@gmail.com. Just find that in this CodifyMate.com the about here. And also I will include my the CodifyMate link and also my email in the video description. And that's it. That's it for this video about vibe coding. I hope you liked it.